Welcome in on this Monday morning. We're going to go through what sold over the weekend. Let me know how your sales were as you come in. I'm going to go ahead really quick and just pack up a lot of this retail arbitrage stuff that I always am selling that you guys hear about all the time. So this is just stuff that I sold. I'm not going to go over the prices and everything. I've done it so many times. But this is just stuff I bought at a retail store, resold it online for a profit. I'm going to knock this stuff out because you guys want to see the things that I'm thrifting that are mostly pre-owned, right? And there are definitely some good things. But weekend sales, eBay was a little slow for me. Poshmark was just crazy. Oh, shoot, I forgot to get another Poshmark thing. Poshmark was really good. I actually had a couple bundles of 3, and there's another bundle of 3 that I have not picked up yet. What's up, Justin? What's up, everybody? Mary, good morning. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Gladys. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. I'm sure wherever you lived, it was probably similar to here. It was just so beautiful out. And now it's cold again, but that's okay. I'd rather have it nice during the weekends. Beautiful weekend here in the Midwest, at least. Beautiful weekend in the Midwest. March Madness. The games yesterday were crazy good. Purdue won, which is great. Going to the Sweet 16 again. I think Purdue will make it to the Elite 8, and we'll see from there. Gonna keep packing up retail arbitrage items that you guys already know about, these sorts of things. So just all these Adidas shorts and stuff like that. Good morning. Good morning. I love the bundles. I know. I'm not getting a ton of them. But yeah, I have a good one. We'll print that one out. We'll have to get that one. I need to print that one out. I just forgot to. But yeah, if you're just now joining, welcome in. I'm just shipping out a whole bunch of the retail arbitrage stuff. Was going to do it off camera, but I'm like, I better well get in. Deep in the game when I can see you're wearing a Lululemon Vintex shirt. Yeah, you are deep in the game when you can tell it's a Vintex shirt. Yep. Nick. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you guys know I wear it, so I can always tell right away. And yeah, Nick, also Nifty knows that too, without even putting in any style code. There's no style code on it. It knows it's a Vintex shirt. You know that. You've probably done it. This is the most beautiful morning you're packing. What's up, Ethan? What's up, Ethan Banks? I would love to be in Florida. I'm going to be in Florida soon, but love to be in Florida. Our neighbors just got back from Disney last night, Ethan. Just got back from Disney. Retail arbitrage, a hat. Retail arbitrage, a hat. These are all Poshmark sales, by the way, that I'm doing right now. Poshmark was popping over the weekend. Poshmark was popping. If you're not selling over there, good, do it. Diane, good morning. I also need to order more of the padded envelopes, the padded shipping envelopes. That's what I'll ship all my summer in, are these polos and shorts and all those sorts of things. I'm going to start shipping in those if they sold on Poshmark. I will ship them my normal poly mailers if it's sold on eBay. For poly mailers, boxes, I'm shipping with Poshmark stuff. Morning, Jennifer. Hey guys, how are the sales this weekend? Let me know. How are your sales this weekend? Okay, good, bad, so. How were they? This is also a retail arbitrage marine layer. Get that one out of here. I've been listing, selling lots of spring stuff. I mainly do retail arbitrage, so actually like seeing these sales. Okay, this is a marine layer retail arbitrage. I can tell you how much I bought this for. I put the tag in the pocket, like, you know. This one I took the tag off. No, 75% off 33. So 75% off 33, and I sold it for 34. So that's what that's why I sold these for. Ooh, that's coming off nice. Okay. I do have some retail arbitrage in my eBay sales, so we can go over those. Decent sales. Good morning. Sold my first Ralph Lauren wool 42 blazer listed 1 week. Super excited. Let's go. A Ralph Lauren blazer. Is it Lauren Ralph Lauren or Ralph Lauren? Or Ralph Lauren. You said Ralph Lauren. That's good. Decent sales. That's good. My sales A. I know, Nathan, you're going to figure that out. Good morning. What's up, everybody? What's up, Ashley? Great sales this weekend. Yeah, let's go. Sales are slower this week, but this month is cooking. Yeah, March is always such a good month. Let's go, March. Let's go, March. Okay. We'll keep doing Poshmark, and we'll talk. Actually, I have more retail arbitrage. Couple women's bad birdies. Women's bad birdies, they sold for $18 each, and I bought them for 75% off of. I bought them for $5 a piece. No, $7.50 each. $7.50 each. My sales were all right, but gotta keep listing. Yeah, for sure. Gotta keep listing. Gotta keep listing. The spring and summer stuff is hot right now, obviously, because it's hot outside. What's up, Amy D? What's up, Amy D? Amy D was moderating K-Way's show the other night. Man, Amy D, you deserve the world for that. That dude sold so much stuff, keeping up with all those shoes. Good for you. To moderate one of those shows, that's like full-time job. That's a part-time job at least. Get rid of that. I have another one of those. Bad birdie. Pretty good sales. Just showing. Just started snowing in Ohio. I'm done with this winter. Yeah, winter's done with you. I know, but you know what? We'll take what we had this weekend. It's 30-something degrees here. It was 80 degrees yesterday. It's crazy, but I'm sure it's the same way for a lot of you guys. But that's what we get. It's springtime. Had the nice thunderstorms roll in last night. And I'm sure you did too in Ohio. Came across Indiana into Ohio. And that was that. 80 degrees Ohio yesterday. And accumulating hail last night. Oh, no. We had storm. We didn't have hail here. Thank goodness. Shelly, good morning. Good morning. Sourcing was fantastic, though. I found 2 Allen Edmonds and 2 nearly new Warfield and Grant shoes. I don't know that brand. Warfield and Grant. $12 total at the bins. Let's go. Allen Edmonds. Yeah, guys. Sourcing is so much fun. I can't help it but source. I got to source every day. It's just, call it hoarding, call it whatever. I'm listing stuff, but I just, fear of missing out, and it's just part of it. I don't care. If it gets bad enough, I'll just run or whatnot. What's up, Nashville, MJG? It's always fun. It's fun. It's fun when I come in and mess with K-Way. Me and you do. It's really hard to monitor K-Way's shows. He's prone to insults. I know, it really is. It's like, if I were to moderate his shows, I'd be like, oh, how do I? There's so many people you got to kick out because just so many people don't like that guy. A piece of scrap. Good morning. Can you use your phone for Nifty? Computer crashed a while ago, so I've been using my iPhone. Yes, you can use your phone for every part of Nifty. You can make Nifty into an app just like that. I have videos on all over. You're on YouTube. I have a video on YouTube on how to make it into an app. Super easy to do. You can do it all from your phone. From the app from your phone. It's not in the app store. Nifty is not in the app store. Would you accept a return request for $10 for a $10 item that was past 30 days return window? No. Amy D. I would not. If it's past my return window, I would not accept the offer. And eBay has your back on that. Yeah, most of the insults came from me. Come from both of us. Sold a Polo Ralph Lauren Mexican Sherpa with bleach stains for $125. My gosh, that's like a $300 item. So that makes sense. People still, they don't care. People still wear that. Nice sale though, Chase. Do giveaways on Whatnot count towards 100 or 1,000 total sales? That's a good question, piece of scrap. I honestly don't know. My guess is no, but I don't know. I don't know. That's a really good question. And the reason he's asking that, if you guys are new to Whatnot, once you get 1,000 sales, you start getting instant payouts. So if you do Whatnot and you sell this Hermes tie, you have to wait till the person gets it before Whatnot releases the money to you. Once you get past 1,000 sales, Whatnot, like, we trust you, it's all good. As soon as you print the label for this, you get paid out. So you can sell this, print the label, and 10 minutes later, and get paid out. This is a Vineyard Vines gingham check, sold for $19, and it has the it does have the Vineyard Vines little logo right there. Vineyard Vines shirts I've still been picking up for $5. Our shirts are $5, picking them up, selling them anywhere from like 18 to 22, just depending. Going to the Allen Edmond website will humble you. Those retail prices are a different level of wealth on some dress shoes. I bet. So, you know, Allen Edmonds have kind of fallen. They haven't fallen off, but you see more of them out there, or they just don't go for as much unless you find like newer ones. So isn't that crazy, Nick? They're so expensive new. True shoe connoisseurs know that you can get like more of a vintage, go to a shoe cobbler, get the bottoms redone, polish up the top, and they're like new for half the price of a new pair. I just see many people giving away one right after another, stickers or something small. Honestly, piece of scrap, I think it's just to keep people in their Whatnot. It's to keep people in their Whatnot. During my women's shows, I'd barely, until Bearded rated me and made me feel really bad, and then I gave away stuff. But yeah, you don't have to do giveaways. But it's to keep people in there. And I mean, like, I have these $5 gift cards to Starbucks. It's a cheap way to do it. And you can ship these, mail these, so they only cost you like $1.40 to mail. But yeah, I don't know. But also people keep track of that. That's part of like, those are write-offs towards your shows, because it's almost like advertisement, right? So those are write-off towards your shows. This is a Peter Millar with the logo right there. This sold for, I don't even know if I put $20. Maybe not. I don't even know if I put that down. What's up, Joy? Thanks for popping in. They said, no doubt, Nick. Just got some sports memorabilia back from, authenticated from PSA All. Isn't that the best to see what numbers they are? How are they graded? Hoping to get some listed soon. Excited to sell rookie LeBron autographed item. Let's go. So it's not even a card. That's exciting. Man, if you guys don't know, PSA, like, it's the top dog pretty much for sending in memorabilia and cards and everything. They determine if it's authentic, and then they grade it. And it's exciting. The better the grade, the more money, like crazy difference. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. I just listed this, and this sold for pretty good money. Polo Ralph Lauren yellow, $22. $22 for just a 2XL Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, cotton. The ones I didn't really used to pick up a whole lot. $22. Amy D, how's mom doing? She's doing pretty well. My sister and my wife was with her yesterday. They went to a shower, a wedding shower, and she seems to be doing all right. She's doing all right. Giveaway terms have changed recently, and to be honest, it's not worth it in my opinion. Yeah, I only do some giveaways during my kids shows, the $5 ones. It just depends. Like K-Way's starting to do like a hybrid where a lot of people, like Bearded does it, and some of the other big dogs do it, where you gift the chat, and then when it's your giveaway, so you pay $10 to give away $10, and then they'll put your name up so you can get followers. Like if you're just starting out a Whatnot, you'll get followers. They'll shout your name out. They'll ask you what you sell. It's a good way to maybe start out getting some followers and things like that. K-Way does like, if you buy 10, I'll buy 10. So it's a $20 gift card. So it's like a hybrid. Like you put in some, I'll put in some, and then we'll give it away and I'll shout you out. So there's kind of like different ways to do it. This is a shout out to, I don't know who it was. I forget who it was, but this brand Hammermade. I do pass up on the button shirts Hammermade, but I did find this hoodie, a Hammermade hoodie, and this sold for $23 and I bought it for $5. So I know who this is. I saw right away with the teach. Joy Math Mama. How about this? We haven't seen each other ever. And we've known each other for like 2 years with social media, maybe before that, actually. And then we ran into each other. And then the next day we ran into each other again. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, we just talking resale stuff. She does whatnot in women's clothing. Women's clothing. She said curvy women's clothing. Starting using Nifty AI to help list so much faster. Thank you. You're welcome, Jenny. It is so much faster. Nifty AI, the listing process. I have a whole video on that if you're new. It's so good. But the only slowdown I have right now is if I have items that I've never sold before, I just have to look up on my phone. So I put it all in. Nifty generates the item, and then I just need to look up sold comps on my phone to see how much I should sell it for. That's the only thing that slows me down. If it's something I've never sold before. There you guys go. You're talking. Best sale was a PSA 10 Undertaker Super Factor, 7.5 grand. What? Hold on. Like Undertaker, the wrestler? Like the Undertaker? Happy Monday. Last week and weekend were great. Feel like my sales are finally back to normal. Plus, listing lots with Nifty AI. Started using the bulk feature after you mentioned it last week, and it's a game changer. Again, I'm going to give credit right here to Nick. There's a couple of people, but Nick mostly, I'll be honest, about starting to do the Nifty AI. It makes listing so much faster. It is such a game changer. Joy, I was showing her the other day about a few different things to do with it. I don't know if she started doing it yet. I don't stalk you all the time, just sometimes. This is a good. You see that GG right there? Good. Sold this polo for $22. I was selling new tag good polos in my whatnot for $22. We're still doing Poshmark, guys. Like I sold near 20, probably no, I definitely sold more than 20 items on Poshmark. Thanks to Serve, my Nifty is saving me time and making me money. Let's go. Yeah, it is. Game changer, especially that AI. You just gotta, if you're like me, it's like, I don't know. And then you have enough people saying, trust me. Just like before I started cross listing, trust me, you need a cross list. It's all true. I'm assuming they changed because Whatnot has been in some legal trouble. Ooh, you can't do buyer giveaways. It's illegal. Oh, some sellers refuse to ship to non-buyers. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. The other day I was in a Whatnot, and there's a way to get around. If you guys have been on Whatnot, there's a buyer appreciation giveaway. So if you bought something during the show at the end, you get into usually it's a good giveaway. So if it's a golf show, they'll give away like a putter or a driver or something. And there's a way around it. So people will pay attention during their shows, kind of who buys things. And if someone wins one of those giveaways that didn't buy anything, they'll be like, wait a minute, like, hold up, you didn't buy anything. Like, there's no way you should be in this giveaway. You're not in a buy appreciate. You went around about it. So yeah, there's some issues with that. Want a givey from you, just received it. Lisa, I know, I was so bad. So with these gift cards, I printed off everything that went in packages, and I forgot to print out things that went in envelopes. And it was 2 weeks after one show and a week after another before I realized it, where a couple of people were like, hey, I'm not trying to be like a givey goblin, but I haven't received my gift card yet. I'm like, oh, my bad. Definitely my fault over here. There you go. Autographed Cleveland Cavaliers media guide. There you go. Wrestler, yes, sold it on Golden. Ooh. I did a customization on the Nifty AI to look up median sold prices on eBay. It's pretty accurate. I still check unusual stuff for small things. It's great. Okay, so Jennifer uses the has an AI lister look up the median sold price. Most items I have an idea, but some items I don't. Let me think of like an item I don't. We'll go through some items here in a minute. How about this though? This is a Nike backpack that I got, and I'm pretty sure it's a swim. I think it's a 6.0. Yeah. So this 6.0, if you see that on Nike, I'm pretty sure that's swim. Nike swim backpack. I think I sold it for 20 bucks. Paid like next to nothing for it. I think I'm gonna get a box for that. I think it needs a box for that guy. I did get more of these boxes in the mail. No, Nick, you get the credit. I give credit where credit's due. I'm not like K-Way. Jeez. I'm loving Nifty. Let's go. Yeah, and I showed you how to do. I was with Joy the other day, and I was like, "Are you doing it?" I grabbed her phone because she was doing it from the internet. I'm like, "Give me your phone." I got her phone. I made it into an app for her. What are you doing, girl? That is a big time. Okay, you guys are talking. I use Nifty for months, starting with the AI, but it's costing me an extra $25 over $89.99 because of pictures. How do you clean up your pictures and remove the background? I don't remove the background, but you can use Photo Room. I know I've seen a lot of creators. Photo Room's reached out to them. They've been doing a lot of like collaborations with Photo Room, and so Photo Room's something you can use, Debbie. Again, it's a write-off towards your business, but I have not run into using more credits. I also have that same plan as you, the $89.99 plan. Last famous words, trust me. Good morning. What's up? Good morning, all right? Trust me. Lakeland, Florida. What's up, Lakeland? I'll be staying down in Lakeland, right? God, I always get confused. Lake City, Lakeland, whatever's north. That's where I'm staying. Good morning from Ontario, Canada. Haven't called you live in a while. What's up? Stumbled here. I'm glad you're here, Sarah. I haven't been live on a Monday for a minute, and that's my normal time. I actually sold two pair of True Religion jeans. Both of them, I think, $37. I got to go get that other pair real quick. I sold some more Poshmark stuff. Maybe I'll do it. I'll do it later. You guys don't want to see it. Maybe you do. We'll look it up. We'll do that. I have a K-Way shirt for me. I don't want it. I have a K-Way shirt too. I have a K-Way shirt too. And if anyone wants this, I'll pay you to take it, to be honest. If anyone wants that shirt, I'll pay you to take it. Good morning, coworkers. Look, what's up, Frenchie? What's up, Richard French? We are chilling in here this morning, packing some sales. These True Religion jeans came from a buyout. That same buyout where I bought everything for $10, sold them for $34. New with tags. You can get True Religion jeans at Ross now for like $40. So just be careful with what you get. The vintage ones that are more of like a big boot cut, wide flare with flat pockets, those can do pretty well. What's up, Javier? Sweepstakes law says everyone has to be able to join for free. Oh, okay, on Whatnot. I guess a buyer giveaway is considered illegal gambling, like joining a raffle. Whatnot allows anyone to join, but hasn't held seller. Oh, okay, I get it. So basically like gambling. You have to spend money, and then you could get it. Going to like a car shows, you buy a ticket, and you could win this Corvette that's been to every car show for the last 8 years, and no one's won it. Nifty is a game changer. Nifty is a game changer. Yeah, Nifty does remove backgrounds. You can click on the item. Let me just show you. So you can click on the item, Nifty, inventory, drafts, click on these. You can click on the item, edit, and remove the background, but it costs a credit, right? So you can remove the background on it, and there you go. So you can remove the background on your Nifty app. It's like photo room. I'm not going to generate that yet, though. Okay, get out of there. Yeah, you can remove, super easy to remove the background, at least on your first picture. Someone said you can Google AI to get a ghost mannequin. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried that yet either. I saw Chris at Peak posted a picture of a blazer that he had a ghost mannequin on. It looked really good. He did it through Photo Room. I use Photo Room to remove my backgrounds. Yes, I know a lot of people use that. I don't remove my backgrounds on anything. My stuff looks pretty good. Let's see. Do you ever go to St. Vincent de Paul? Is that what that is? St. Vincent de Paul or Salvation Army? What is that? Joy. I have. I've been to all the thrift stores in Noblesville. There's one that's like a secret little gem, but every time I go in there, I don't find a ton. I love Wayne. No, we don't say things like that in here. When are we going thrifting? I want to go to Indy. Hey, I'm thrifting. I'm always thrifting. Like I said earlier, I have to thrift every day. It's like my hit. Got to have my monster and my thrift. Hey, it's better than other things, guys. Nice to catch you on the way to work. Rod, have a good day at work. Yeah, yesterday I put out something. Those are all my Poshmark items except a pair of True Religion. Let's go over and see. Let's see what True Religion sold so I can print those out. I could care less if you guys see the address because no one's going to leave the site. Boom. So here's that bundle that I haven't got out yet. Or the bird dogs. Man, or this. Yeah, see, there's even stuff I haven't gotten out. All right, True Religion, gray. Let me see what they look like on the butt. Gray with the red. Gray with the red. I have two of those. Those are the 36 or the 38 kind. They are the 38. All right. 38. Download. Oop. Print that one. Yeah, so I still have more Poshmark stuff to ship out, which is crazy. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying the sales were good. 38. 38. Put that back. True Religion. Again, I bought these in a buyout for $10 a piece. Get out of here. It's off a super busy street. Yes. Probably. I have. What's the benefits of having a store on eBay versus not? If you're listing a lot of items, you'll end up paying less because you'll pay like, I don't know what the store prices are right now. But let's say you pay $50 a month for a store. Okay. You list a lot of stuff. You get all those free, you get the free insertion fees, the renewals, everything. So you're only paying 50 max. But if you don't have a store and you're listing a ton and your items are renewing, you might be spending $70 a month on eBay listings, just fees. But a store will also get you a storefront, and you can run sales. You get coupons. You can send out coupons. You get quarterly coupons for yourself for shipping materials. So those are some takeaways. You don't need a store, in my opinion, unless you're listing more than what a store would cost. So there's also like a $20 store. If your listing costs you $30 a month to list your items, with insertion fees, and you could just pay $20 for a store, it's worth getting a store. It's my secret store. I might take a trip down there this week. Where would you recommend? Man, it's hit or miss. The good thing is we have so many Goodwills in Indy, Javier. You can spend, like when Bearded comes, we do 9 and 9. We hit 17 Goodwills in a day. So you can hit a ton. You can hit a ton. Have you ever sold a car on eBay? I actually have. It was a 1966 Thunderbird. 1966 Thunderbird. And it was probably in 2004 or 5. And I sold it to a guy in Ohio. He brought over a trailer and bought it. 1966 Thunderbird. There you guys go. All right. We're going to get over to eBay. What sold on eBay over the weekend? I'm going to tell you. First item that sold, $75. I bought it for $2. It was an Hermes tie. So an Hermes tie, bought it for $2. Rhodes, Louisville, whatever. Bought it for $2, sold for $75. Can't do better than that. Cannot do better than that. This has got a good pattern too. Like that classic, just like horse bit looking. Hey, Brody, sales holding steady? Yeah, I was talking about how Poshmark really went crazy this weekend. eBay sales did well too, but Poshmark did really well over the weekend. I had more Poshmark sales than eBay sales. So hopefully your guys' sales are doing well too. Dark black. All right. Next item. These are better, in my opinion, than your normal Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. So it's a Polo Ralph Lauren cotton shirt, but when it says featherweight mesh, it's a pickup for $5 for sure. The featherweight mesh, they even have in a long sleeve button shirt. They're just better. They feel a little bit different, and they usually sell well. So just a pink and white stripe, $5 into 20. No Nifty offer on that. No promoted listing on either one of these last sales, the tie or this. Let's make sure it goes out to Jeremy. It is. Brand I've been picking up again. Like I've been talking about, Travis Matthew. Like Travis Matthew stuff, I can buy it for $5. It's still selling. So this is a Travis Matthew used polo shirt. A cotton blend sold for $20. $20. Let me pop this in here and I'll answer some of your questions I see coming in. So Travis Matthew, things I look for Travis Matthew, the two main things I look out for Travis Matthew. Number one is wear in the collar. If it looks worn in the collar, like lots of pilling, I don't pick it up. And I definitely look at armpit stains. I know that sounds gross, but that's something you got to look at. So a lot of times I'll get the shirt, I'll just lay it out with the light, just make sure it's not darker or whatever. Armpit stains, you'll find those sometimes. So I want to make sure. My listings have all free shipping. Is there a way to change the orders to Alaska and Hawaii? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't do free shipping, so I'm not sure. It's a good question. Might be some. I bet you could chat GPT that, to be honest. Rod, I've been seeing a lot of Facebook commercials for Vinted, where you keep 100% of your profits. Obviously not as big as eBay, but I heard a lot of people were selling pretty quick and based on what I've reviewed. Just curious if that's a program that could be added to Nifty. I've heard the same thing. I've seen a lot of advertisements. There have been people on here that have sold stuff on Vinted that have been in the lives. And what I would do is just contact Nifty, send customer support, new chino shorts, Nike chino. Contact customer support and say, are you guys planning on adding Vinted? I'm seeing people sell a lot of stuff over there. I think if everyone sends those requests, then we might have a say, might get a change, get that on there. I would like to add Vinted. Like I don't do Etsy. Vinted's something I'd like. It sounds like it's better than Mercari, the way people are selling stuff over there. I haven't sold nearly as many, but I've never had anyone return a tie. You know what, Nick? I don't think I've ever had anyone return a tie either. That's a really good point. I haven't sold that many, but I've never had anyone return a tie either. Did you ever get suspended from Posh for removing listings? Oh, Mindy. Oh, how many times have I? The question is how many times? This is a LeBron James youth kids jersey. I bought it retail arbitrage, sold it for 40 bucks. Oh yeah, so many times. It's normal, especially if you, yeah, I still get it. What I do when I get it, so Poshmark will send you a message saying, we've restricted you from listing new items, which means all your items are still on there and people can buy them, but they restrict you from listing new items because we've seen that you delisted so and so many items. What I do is I always respond to that email. I always respond to that email with something along the lines like, I didn't do anything against the policy. The items weren't for sale, so I delisted them. Please reinstate my account. And then I copy that. I send that email. I go to my app and I go to customer support and I finagle like which options. And then I copy and paste. I paste that in there and I send them one to customer support. So I have two of them going out to Poshmark saying, please reinstate my account. And it's always reinstated very soon. So I've never had it. I've literally had it done 10 times. Nick's in here. He's had it done a lot. It's part of it. So if you're watching this and you're new, don't feel like the world's over if you get that. I wish Whatnot did more commercials, right? Like on TV. Yeah, it's kind of like word of mouth. Honestly, if I went door to door around my neighborhood, I wouldn't even say 5% people would know what Whatnot is. Maybe 5% of the people. I doubt it. 100% of the people would know what eBay is. Dude, Travis Matthew doesn't sell for me. I would just focus on taking that first cover photo. Make sure that first cover photo looks good. And then just price it right. Let me see. Hold on real quick. Orders, paid and ship. Travis. So here's the one I just sold. I'm going to bring you over. I mean, it's gray on gray, the background, but I would just try to have a really good cover photo. It's my opinion. Just, you know, like I'm showing everything right here. A good cover photo and then just a competitive price. And just, I hope you sell your items from there. I'm going to head light lamp to go thrifting, always with the dark. Where at, Donna? You have to wear a headlamp to go thrifting? Good morning, Talk Flips. Good morning. Let's add Whatnot to Nifty app. I agree. We need Whatnot and Vinted. Everyone message Nifty. Everyone message Nifty and tell them. Tell them. This is another retail arbitrage item. I'm not going to talk about these that much. That's just retail arbitrage. Bought it, sold it, 3x my money. I'm still restricted on Posh for being linked to scam accounts. I never bought or sold there. What? Probably got 20 emails. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. Yeah. Ugh, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm sure you tried to get a hold of them. I've never heard of that. You know what I would do? Maybe make a new account on Poshmark. Just make a new account. New name, new account. See how that works. I had to do that with Depop. Good morning. Mom's in the chat. Mom, people are asking how you are doing, Mom. Even if my mom was doing awful, she would still say she's doing fine. Mom's in the chat. Here's a unique shirt. So this is a Hang 10 shirt. You guys know Hang 10, but it's like from the 70s. Really old tag. Hang 10 shirt, surfer shirt. It's got a gnarly hole in it, man. It's got a gnarly hole in it. And it sold for $60. It took a best offer of $60 for it. Bought that cheap. $60 for a shirt with a hole in it. Who would have thunk? Hold on a second. All right. Back to eBay. Yeah, that sold for $60. It sold via promoted listing too. Look, hi, Mom. Good morning, Mom. Look, Mom said, I. All right. That sold for $60. And it's going out of the country. Makes sense. So I'll see you later. I'll never see you again. Here you go. Gap. I know. I guarantee most people pass on this. Doesn't mean buy it all, but this is a Gap vintage. It's got the square Gap tag, vintage button shirt, sold for $21.99 on my old nasty floor background. I mean, not nasty, but the picture's just the lighting is not near as great as what it is now. Mom said she's slowly getting better. I told everyone you went to a wedding shower yesterday with Shelby and everyone. The pictures look really nice. But I'm glad I didn't have to go. The weather was nice here. Next item. Polo Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirt. So Polo Ralph Lauren, just a 3-button collar shirt that we normally see, but it's long sleeve. If these are in good condition, I'm picking them up. Sold $21.99, bought it for $5 via promoted listing. Long sleeve polo button shirts like that, I pick them up. And usually I put rugby in the title. I did not put rugby in the title because Nifty AI listed that one for me. A lot of times with the long sleeve, if it's striped or whatever, I'll put rugby in the title. K-Way was saying you were making fun of his feet. Oh yeah, always. Like, go through his garage videos or garage picture videos, always barefoot. Always barefoot. But you know what? I guess that's what you get when you live in Florida and you have 3 pools in your neighborhood. You get to be barefoot all the time because you never know when you're going to a pool. Must be nice. I want to be rich like K-Way. This is a Johnny O. New with tags, but it has a golf course logo on it. Golf course logo, and it's like a sun shirt. It's like an SPF sun shirt, Johnny O, new with tags. It was $5. Picked it up. Sold for $30 via promoted listing. Weather was amazing this past week. Joy, wasn't it amazing? Did you get your gardening done? It was amazing. If you're promoted on eBay, do you not promote through Nifty? No. So you can't promote through Nifty. You can only send offers through Nifty. So I promote on eBay. I don't promote on Poshmark. I do boost my store on Depop. So it's like an extra 8% if they buy it through the boosted. But you can't promote through Nifty. You have to do that through eBay. Another retail arbitrage, 2 of them. Someone bought 2 of these orange shirts. I paid 75% off, $11.97. So I literally paid a couple bucks for these shirts, and I sold them for, I think, 14 a piece, something like that. 14 a piece. Yeah, Nike shirts. 2. I mean, just can't beat that. You just can't beat it. Do you think an inventory system with boxes and bins would work? Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of people do them. So there are multiple different inventory systems. The most common one I see nowadays are the box system, where it's numerical order 1 until infinity. And they're the cardboard boxes you see. A lot of them, if you follow K-Way Shop, he does videos every day, and you'll see it in those videos. Yeah, a lot of people do those. A lot of people do the tote inventory system where everything's labeled like A to Z, and then you have numbers like A1, A2, A3 in those bins. I don't know either one of those. I just put items in like bins. So all my items, I have 80 bins, and all my items go in like item bin. You can think of it as a closet. So all my new tags items go in a couple of these bins right here. All my Levi's go in this bin. All my short sleeve button-up shirts go in this bin. All my sweatshirts go in that bin. Denim, like one-off, like denim jackets, Levi's jackets and stuff go in this bin. Duluth go in this bin. Under Armour polos go in this bin. I know where everything is. So that's the system I use. It works really well for me. If you have an employee, it definitely wouldn't work for an employee unless you taught him how to do that. I would probably not do that if I had an employee, but yeah. I'm starting the boxes, but the larger items don't fit, so I'm thinking of bins for larger items. Yeah, you can And you don't have to skew those larger items, you know? You don't have to skew those. So if you have a couple like plushes, you don't have to skew those. You can put those in a bin, and it's not hard to find 1 out of 20 plush, you know, that Pikachu plush. It's gonna be right there. I use boxes for 99% of my inventory and rack the large items. There you go. So just like that, pretty much like what we were talking about. Next item was a pair with New Tags Vineyard Vine shorts. New Tags Vineyard Vine shorts. These sold for $23.40. Nifty sale. Nifty sent out an offer. Again, if you're new in here and you're hearing me talk about Nifty and however earlier watching this live in House of Game Changer, I have a free trial and a discount for your first month in my link tree or on surfsupfinds.com. Use that. It'll help you, and it also helps. I get a kickback from that. It helps the channel. So I appreciate if you try it to use the link. He says you're the rich one on those cruises. Listen, they're going on a cruise this summer. Going on my first cruise in a couple weeks. Javier, I need details. What ship name? What's the ship name? What ship and what's the name? What line and what ship? If you said the name of the ship, I know what line it would be. We did get work in the garden. We were whooped. You know what, though? What a beautiful weekend. I bet you got some sun kiss, too. That's probably what I'll do, but like 4XL knit sweaters was fitting. Yeah, you could do a separate tote for just those, too. Like one for plush, one for really heavy jackets, blazers you can put in a closet or something like that. Yeah. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, size small. You guys know the deal with these, $21.99. So fairly new to Nifty, but can people on eBay not counter what the Nifty offered? No. Usually not. Usually I don't think no anymore. Because I'm trying to think, because it's eBay's messages and offers are all in one place now. But I don't think so. So no offers on Nifty. I send offers through Nifty. Are you to keep boosting on Depop? Now they are raising the prices. You know what? I barely sell on Depop. So I'm just going to keep it as is. And if I sell something, I sell something. I rarely sell anything over there. So, I mean, again, I think a lot of people have probably had this discussion with themselves about just not listing over there anymore. But like this year, at the end of the year, between Depop and Mercari, last year I made $5,000 between the two. So an extra $5,000 a year, I mean, it adds. That's worth it to me. For me, that's a cruise. So in my mind, that's how I look at it. 2070 Nifty sent out an offer on this one. 2070 is what it sold for. Brooks Brothers with the little golden fleece. So that was probably $22.99. Nifty sent out a 10% offer. Someone bought it. That's how that worked. Guess could also use the seal bags. I don't have anything around that's going to damage the items. Yeah, if you don't have anything around that's going to damage, I definitely don't have anything around. I do it all out of my basement, so I don't have bugs or mold or moths or anything like that down here. Is there a woman you would recommend watching that does mainly women's clothing? Yes, there's a lot of them. Oh gosh. Mackenzie Thrifts. There's a ton. Gee, guys, say it in the chat. Who do you guys watch women's wise? And then write them all down. So who do you guys watch who does a lot of women's clothing? Because yeah, watching me, if you are a women's clothing seller, you're not gonna get anything out of me. But if you want to cross over to men's, it is what it is. I hate that I sold. Don't tell K-Way that I sold a Tommy Bahama for $25. But the bright silk ones do sell. They do, and I buy them. I just try to keep it on the DL because from the beginning of time, I've said Tommy Bahama doesn't sell to Wayne. I just have to stick with it. I can't change my tone. I can't taco. Hey, what's up, Dora? Happy Monday. I hang all my heavy jackets in leather. They still have a SKU. There you go. Royal Caribbean, Quantum of the Seas. Yeah, that's a newer big ship. That's going to be fun in a couple weeks. I'll see you out in the ocean. Dora, you going on too? I'll see you out in the ocean. I'm going to be out there in 2 or 3 weeks. Good morning. What's up, Zach? Good morning. If Nifty sends an offer, eBay will not allow a counter offer, which is fine since eBay admits your minimum offer amount on counters. There you guys go. User coming in for the win. My bolo I discovered was a brand you guys can pronounce that. They're kind of like poncho shirts. I found 2 for $5 at the thrift and they sold fairly quickly. I've never heard of that brand. Sinduro. If they're similar to poncho, they probably feel quality, right? Poncho's got that quality feel. Next item is I just listed this. I didn't have time to go I put all my full zip jackets up in a closet upstairs, even if they're lightweight like this. This is a J. Lindbergh, and it has the Aria Hotel from Las Vegas. Nice hotel in Las Vegas. Has J. Lindbergh on the back. It's just a nice sweater jacket thing. And that sold for $45, but that's not what sold next. Some cleats sold. $35 for some cleats. $35 for some cleats. I'm actually putting them in another bag because the writing's on it. It's a little messy. $35 for some cleats. Probably paid like $8 for those. Maybe, max. And I even put cleats in a poly mailer. So I do it. All right, this area sold for $45. Bought it for $5.99. That's how much they price full zips where I live. I sold 3 on Depop yesterday. Zach, you need to go and buy a lottery ticket. 3 on Depop? That's probably more than I've sold all year. Dang. I've actually started selling sweet a bit in Depop. It's been surprising. Selling like, quite a bit, I'm guessing. Yeah, quite a bit in Depop. I don't know. Maybe I need to do something over there different. But that's good. I'm glad you guys are getting sales over there. We're going to Utopia of the Seas in June. Let's go. Quick Bahamas cruise. First family cruise. Utopia is also one of the bigger ones. That will be fun. I love cruising. If you ever have questions, you can ask me. I can give you tips. We usually do 2. We have 2 planned for this year so far. This is a marine layer retail arbitrage. Sold this one for $35.45. So that was also a Nifty sale. $35.45. Okay, here you guys go. Women to watch, girls to watch. Mellow State, Becky Park. Mellow State does tons of women's clothing. Trash Pandas. I've heard of all these. Frizzy Finds. I follow Frizzy Finds. We are cruising in November or October out of Miami. Ooh, Miami, yummy. That'll be fun. What cruise am I going on? We're going on the Star of the Seas. So it's the newest Royal Caribbean. It's the biggest ship at the ocean. Normally we do a couple of our favorite Carnival, the bigger Carnival newer ships, the Mardi Gras Celebration. There's 2 of them that we like. There's a Jubilee too, but it's in Galveston. And we really like those ships. But this time we're doing the Star of the Seas, which is Royal Caribbean. What's up, Buc-ee's? And I'll definitely be going to Buc-ee's. Retail arbitrage item, Under Armour. You know the deal. Virgin invited me to go on a new boat, so I hopped on the invite. Let's go. Virgin Voyages. Really nice ships with no kids. If you don't want kids, there you go. I'm live on Whatnot tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to see how I run a live women's show. All right, there you guys go. What is your Whatnot show, Donna? Class time. What's up, Sophia? Thanks for popping in. Mackenzie Thrift. She does posh only. Yeah, I follow her on YouTube. I don't think I follow her anywhere else, but she has a lot of she puts out at least 1 video a week on women's clothing. Women's clothing. Here you go. Diva's Fine Collection. I sell a lot of accessory hats and shoes on Depop. Oh, accessory hats and shoes on Depop. Depop is my second best site. I keep hoping Posh will take that, but it's a struggle. Well, you know what, though? Posh takes more in fees, so you'll be good. Poshmark's definitely my second best site. Poshmark has been good to me for the last couple weeks, thanks to Nifty. Yes. So, welcome in, Sophia. Poshmark this weekend, I sold more than eBay. Poshmark this weekend, I sold more than eBay. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, striped. You guys, again, you know the deal with these. This one sold for $19, actually. $19 on this one. How do you guys get sales on Depop? Yeah, I don't know. I get 1 to 2 a week. That's even better than me, Drew. It's even better than me. I don't know. They have the magic juice. I know I have a buddy that sells a ton on Depop with his vintage items. Let me make sure this is going to the right buyer, Steven. It is. Knock on wood, I have not had an oopsie-doopsie in a long time with putting labels on wrong items. This is another one of those shirts. I better take the tag off of this because they paid more than the tag. Retail arbitrage, Nike shirt. Poshmark always outsells my eBay. Dang, Victoria, what do you sell over there? What do you sell on Poshmark? I bet Mackenzie sells more on, or she's more Poshmark. She does a lot of women's. And I just have this thought of, maybe it's just because it's the thought I've always had that more women are shopping on Poshmark than men. Women's clothing does better. I don't know. That's just my thought. But I honestly have no idea. Tyrone. Okay, next item. Another pair of True Religion jeans. Bought these for $10. Sold these for $39.99 via promoted listing on eBay. Going to put this in a larger eBay bag. Women's and men's. Victoria does women's and men's. Depop hits really well for jeans for you, Jaden. I cross-list all my jeans over there, too. We're going on the Carnival celebration out of Miami, Richard. That will be awesome. You'll love that ship. We went on that ship last June out of Miami. It's a really good ship. It's a really good ship. Carnival gets a bad rap, and I get it because if you go on an older Carnival ship, they're worn out. You get what you pay for with Carnival. That's a good ship. You'll enjoy that ship. Last sale on eBay. It's a marine layer knit shirt. Marine layer knit shirt on eBay. And it sold for $34. $34. Marine layer shirt. And that's the last one. Posh suspended me for a week for delisting, but suspended time has ended. I'm still not able to list. They're not responding to my emails. Any hacker reaching their support team. So the way I do it, when I get the email, I respond to Poshmark with, I didn't do anything against Poshmark's policies. I just delisted items that aren't for sale anymore. Can you please reinstate my account? I copy that. Then I send that email to them. Then I go to customer support on my app on my phone, and I wiggle my way through where I can send customer support a message. I paste that same message and send it to them, and usually within 24 hours, I get my account back. So I do both of those things. And they're always like, we'll give you this one time, da-da-da. I always get it back. Like I said, I did sell more. I just didn't pull it, I guess. I forgot to pull it. I started a new social media daily check-in to see how long it will take me to pay off my plane tickets for the cruise. It wasn't sold. That's good, Dora. That's a good little, like a series. That's good. I like that. I think Tuition does something similar to that. Poshmark is always better than eBay. Also, I sell women's and men's. Okay. So, yeah, I've been doing more women's. Thank you for your thoughts. It's my son and daughter-in-law's first cruise. Oh my gosh. Great choice. If it were a turd carnival, I don't know if I would be like, oh, no, but I'm telling you now you get what you pay for. I sold some Boy Scout convertible pants on Depop yesterday, but real so selling overall. Those do sell well. If you price them right, they sell pretty quick. And you got to think with spring and summer, a lot of Boy Scout, they do camping trips. They'll sell quick now. All right, guys, that's everything. Appreciate you being in here. Sorry if you're just now coming in, missed it. An hour on the dot, literally. I just saw it 59 to 1 hour. Or, yeah, 59 to 1 hour. So, been here an hour on the dot. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Hope your sales pick up. Keep on listing. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.